Good morning. I want to welcome you to your June workout. I've gotten a lot of requests for a really good shoulders workout, which I want to combine with a little bit of triceps and core. And I'll be doing this workout today with some outdoor cardio. So you're not going to see a whole lot of leg work. It's going to be pretty focused on shoulders. So the reason I'm saying that we're going to combine it with triceps is that because when you train shoulders, you are automatically getting some tricep work in as you are working your shoulders. So we're going to get started. I'm assuming that you have done a light warm-up and that you're stretched out. We're going to try to keep our workout to under 15 minutes. And again, if you've got 30 minutes to train today, do it twice. I will be shutting off our video at about 15 minutes, and then I will be doing it actually 2 more times today for probably about a 40-ish minute workout myself. Okay, so without further ado, welcome to shoulders. And we're going to start out with clean and sweep, which is a really great compound movement for shoulders, a good warm-up movement. And I'm going to combine that with a little bit of abs to get my core going as well and get me into my workout. So let's grab a lighter set of dumbbells. Now, if you have a bar, a body bar or a barbell at home, you could also use a bar for this exercise. So legs are engaged, bums slightly tight, and hip bones are rolled forward to get a good core engagement happening. We're just going to bring it up to the shoulders. So we're going to roll it up, press it above the head, back and down. Now you can also hold it like you're holding onto a body bar. Clean and sweep is just a compound movement where you're bringing it up, pressing it back and down. So a couple of shoulder tips while we warm up. If you want to stay in your shoulder muscle, try not to overlock your arms so that you're going right into your elbow joint. Stay in the muscle, so press it almost all the way up, but not quite. As you're coming down, bring the chest up, feel a stretch. Inhale, exhale on the way up, back and down. Bring it up, press it, back and down. Pretend it's one bar, all the way up and back. Go for 5. Again, this is a nice warm-up set. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Chest up, breastbone up, abs are strong. Don't forget about the legs, even though we're training your shoulders. So let's get your core going. Hopefully you can see me when I come down to the mat. Apologies if you can't. I'm going to do a set of Pike Crunches just to warm up through the core. So lower back down, little bend in the legs so that you can pull the lower back to the mat. And we've done these before, all the way up and together. So the general rule, you only extend your legs to the length that you can keep your lower back on the mat. And in fact, that movement of pressing the back of your waistband to the mat starts your contraction, initiates it, and then you pull together and squeeze from there. Your arms and your legs are just weight. They're just dead weight. So pull from your abs. Try not to think of pulling with your arms and legs, because that just defeats the purpose of the exercise. Nice deep breaths. Go for 5. Again, a warm-up set for core. 4. Lower back down. Abs are tight. Squeeze together. 3. Rib cage to hip bones to rib cage 2. And let's do 1 more. Nice deep breath. Awesome. So let's do just a little spinal twist. Again, still focusing on warming up through the body. If this is a early morning workout, you just want to make sure everything's stretched out before you jump into your workout. Make sure you're ready to go. Okay, so that's our warm-up set. We're going to dive into your shoulder work. And my main exercise for shoulders today, my strength exercise, is going to be a seated Arnold press and side laterals. So Let's assume that you have a ball at home to sit on. If you don't, you can do it standing. I'd prefer that you sit because you're going to take your legs out of the movement. That means it's going to be harder for your shoulders to perform the movement and more isolated. When you've got your legs involved, they add a lot of strength from your trunk. All right, so your wrists are slightly turned in to face each other. Abs are strong, again, tailbone rolled under. Heels are connected to the floor, and everything presses up. So again, we're just going to focus on squeezing up. I'm rotating around the shoulders. I'm not going to push too high. Bring the chest up. Don't let everything lose its connection at the bottom. So stay engaged, stay engaged, stay engaged, and press up. Stay engaged and press through. Abs are tight, glutes are tight. Chest up and squeeze. Go for 5. Squeeze together. 4 more and squeeze. Last 3. 2 more. Last one. As soon as you're done your set, let's grab the lighter weights that you've got and perform a set of side laterals to finish off that movement. I'm going to lean forward slightly. Abs and glutes engaged, legs engaged, starting at the outside of my hips with a slight bend in my elbows, up and to the side. Think about lifting from your elbows, not your hands, not the weight. Pull apart and squeeze up like it's a big elastic band. Pull apart and up. Pull apart and up. Pull apart and up. Pull apart and up. We're working through your medial delt. So you actually want to look at the side of your arm, just below where your shirt sleeve would end on a short-sleeved shirt. So pull apart and squeeze up from the side of the shoulders. Slow it down at the top, squeeze. 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. Last one. Whew, awesome. Okay, that's our main compound workout for shoulders. That's our strength workout. So now that you know what you're doing, let's do one more set. Grab your ball or your bench if you've got one. You can even sit on a chair. Okay. Wrists are slightly facing each other. We're going to focus on the rotation through the shoulders and squeeze at the top. Working your shoulder caps in this exercise. Tight, tight, tight. And together. Try not to rest at the bottom. Go for 5. Last 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. Here's a little trick. If you feel like you're losing it, you can't get the last couple of reps, you need to re-engage through your legs. Really connect your heels to the floor. Tighten your legs, tighten your abs, all the way up your rib cage, and press through the floor. Get some energy to go all the way up. Remember, even though you're training shoulders, it's a full body movement. It's a full body engagement to work the exercise. Don't just sit there like you're sitting on the couch and train shoulders. That's not the point. If you want to get the most benefit out of the exercise, use your whole body. Okay. Side laterals. Leaning forward slightly, pressing your breastbone towards the mirror, tightening your glutes, rolling your tailbone underneath just a little bit. Thumbs are over with the fingers. Supersetting with side laterals. Pull apart and squeeze up. Abs are tight, glutes are tight. Pull apart, squeeze up. Apart and up. Very isolated movement. Lighter weight than our presses because it's a lateral. Longer arm. Squeeze up to the top. Apart and up for 5. 4 more. Squeeze up. Last 3. 2 more. Last one. Awesome. Again, the key is to focus on the elbow. Press up from the shoulder. Lift from the elbow. Use the shoulder. Try not to focus on the hand and the wrist. That's at the wrong end of your arm. Focus on where you're using the muscle from. Try to get your head in there. Okay, so we're going to go down to the mat. Little bit of core. Finish off shoulders with reptile push-ups. Some front laterals, and also finishing off again with pike crunches. All right. Reptile push-ups are an exercise that I love to hate. They're hard, but they're good. When you come down to the mat, place your palms of your hands right underneath your shoulder caps, not too wide and not too high or low. Come up into a plank, roll your tailbone forward, chest out, shoulders back and down. We're going to bring your elbow to a knee, back to a plank. Elbow to a knee, back to a plank. Keep your chest out, abs tight. Protect your core. Protect your low back. Don't go too low. Protect your shoulders. If it's too hard to go from your toes, you can go from your knees and squeeze together. And squeeze together. You can also go down and lift a knee. Go down and lift a knee. There's lots of variations of this exercise. I'm going to go 2 more on each side. Whew. Right after that one, I'm going to work through some front laterals. So on a front lateral raise, I'm going to do this kneeling for the same reason we sat on the ball. I want to take my legs out of the equation. Roll the hip bones forward to protect the low back. Focus on just a soft elbow. Lift from the front of the shoulder. Let's go one at a time. Tighten the core. Lift from the front of the shoulder. In line with the shoulder. Wrists are right in line with the shoulder. Lifting from your front delt this time. Keep your abs tight by keeping your hip bones rolled forward and your lower abs and glutes engaged. Let's go 4 more. Last 3. Try not to lift too high. 2 more. And last one. Awesome. Okay, we are going to finish off with pike crunches again. Just like we started, slight bend in the arms, slight bend in the legs, lower back down. Start the contraction by pressing the back of your waistband into the mat. Squeeze together and up. Lower back down, together and up. Tight, tight, tight. Lower back down. Let's go for 6 more. Last 5. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Now, if you feel this in your lower back, I'm going to get you to bend your knees quite a bit more and roll together. Only come apart. Slow it down as far as you can keep your lower back on the mat and pull together. If you ever feel it where you don't want to, slow down your movement. Reconnect and think about the muscles that you're using and that you want to use. And yeah, just slow everything down. Get back into what you're really focusing on. All right, so just doing a little time check. We're just over 15 minutes. I'm going to shut the video off. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. This is a great shoulder workout, and you want to combine this with an outdoor jog, a hike, some skipping to get your legs going. But that's what your opposite days can be for this month. And you've got other workouts to look at if you want to fit anything else in. But I'm going to be focusing on shoulders, arms, abs, and outdoor cardio for the month. Have a great month. Have a great workout. And I'd love your feedback and comments as usual. Check out our website at PowHERhouse.com for more.